morning. Back again. Good to see you, my friends. Alright. Doing something a little bit different. Trying out a couple of things on the channel. Trying to evolve a little bit. Work our way up to streaming 7 days a week. So we're going to jump into... It's Tuesday, so we're going to jump into this Trendy Tuesdays. We got 5 of the hottest trending topics on the net. 5 of the hottest trending topics on TikTok. And yeah, man, we just want the audience to chip in, chime in, give us your 2 cents. We're going to have the NYC squirrels in the chat. The Discord link is in the description. If you want to join in, just click on the link. Click on the Discord link. Go down to the YouTube room and you could join us in there. You could chat there or you could chat right here on YouTube. So whichever works for you. We're on it. Now we're gonna try to turn this into something long term, and we're up and running. Looks like on, oh no, I gotta give it time. A vertical mode, but in the meantime, let me pull up this Discord and introduce our guest today. We got the NYC Squirrels. We got Rock Bully in the building. One of my guys. He's a photographer out here on YouTube and a good one at that.
What up, what up? Thanks for having me in today, Pixel. I'll get into it. This is in New York City Squirrels community. Kind of like a social club, but get the NFT, find out a little bit more about what we do, how we move around the city.
Now, Rock, give them your YouTube and give them your YouTube and your Telegram if they want to reach out to you. I'm gonna put it in the description also.
I'll give them the Instagram. The Instagram, if you want to reach out to me, is shot by SIJO. So that's SHOTBY SIJO. You want to email me? You could just email me at liftmoneyset@gmail.com. So that's LIFTMONEYSET@gmail.com.
Alright, y'all got that? Now, we want feedback from this stream. This is our first, midday stream where we're attacking different topics. We're usually talking about the same thing, talking about a low crypto, talking about healthcare. Those are my 2 lanes. But like I said, we're gonna try to get this down pat, work out all the kinks, and then try to give it to you 7 days a week. Always live, always entertaining. So we need y'all to help get us there. If we messing up, hey, put it in the chat. If you like how it's going, put it in the chat. All feedback is good. Even if it's negative, we're gonna take it, turn it into a positive. Now we got some topics today that are, like I said, they're trending. Some of you might not like it because we talking about Diddy today, right? I know Diddy been in the news a lot. He got beat up, put in solitary confinement last week, and there's that. Now, after they locked him up in solitaire, they increased his time. But wake up today. There we go. We live on screen on Discord. But we wake up today and Diddy is now getting out a month or two earlier than the previous date. I think he's getting out January 28, 2028. So I don't know, man. If you piss Diddy off or whatever, hey, circle that date on your calendar.
Diddy out here.
There it is. And Rock, he said he's throwing the biggest party ever when he get out. Are you going?
Nah, you going though, right?
Nah. I'm too old.
I'm too old as well. Because I thought Diddy was older than both of us.
Yo, I'm too old to be out there like that right now.
No, you're not. You're not. Diddy older than you. He's throwing this party for you guys. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that remembers that bad boy out.
I mean, yeah, he is older than me. I gotta give him that, but man, Diddy he got a track record now. I don't know. Like you said, I don't know.
I don't know if his celebrity friends is gonna come out to that party.
Yeah.
A lot of negative publicity tied to that. They call it the Diddy party now.
Nah, that's a
Before
fact.
it used to be the thing. Now, you call it the Diddy party. You doing what you doing to that?
Nah, that's a fact. He is he's definitely out there. When they were during the trial, it was wild, man. I knew Diddy was a wild boy, but god damn, he really surprised me. But yo, you can't put anything past anybody, man. You never know.
Yep. They got a lot of money, a lot of free time to do weird stuff. So I don't know if it's true. If it's not, hey, that's what you're doing with your money.
And you know how it is. This is NYC. So no matter what you into, is somebody out here into it also. So there's that. All right, there we go. I got you on screen.
What up?
And remember, if you want to jump into the Discord, join us in the chat. You can.
Pop on in.
You could chat, you could jump on video. And like I said, we're going to try to start doing this every day. So tap in, join the YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube. I'm going to put all the Rock Bullies information in the description. And a couple of more guys from over in the NYC Squirrels are going to be joining us. And yeah, man, let's just make this one big happy family. We would stream a lot over on Telegram. So I was like, you know what? We're already streaming and live doing stuff. It doesn't even make sense to not do this, right? It just makes sense. We're already doing this stuff. Let's just push it to another level. So this is our inaugural Trendy Tuesday. And I don't know what topic you want to jump into first, Rock. Finish up with Diddy.
We done with Diddy. Diddy conversation is done. So what else you got for us up here?
We got the Nolan Wells situation on deck. We got new updates on that. We're gonna jump into summertime. Summertime is for the sisters. Because I've been seeing sisters posting all over social media out here in their new dresses, new bathing suits, and everything. And that skin is just glowing. The skin is just popping. Yeah, man.
Sundress season.
Hell yeah.
Everybody outside.
Hell yeah. So, ain't nothing better than NYC in the summertime. I love it. Hold on, let me bring my cam back up. All right, there we go. I love it when you sing. There we go. There's the old man.
You got the host back in the driver's seat.
Hey, we in the building. Now,
That means it's safe for me to do unmonetized things, right?
yep. Let's get it.
Okay, cool. Monetization is happening behind the scenes over here.
Get it.
You try to give you that little warning before you call me back when you can. Hopefully YouTube will, loosen up the rules and everything behind that stuff because, it's a part of American life nowadays, you know what I mean?
That it is.
Just like somebody would crack a cold beer and you'd see, the ad with everybody at the pool having fun, going crazy.
I mean, and this is NYC, and hey, it is legal, so it is what it is, man.
Yeah, it's recreation legal.
But we'll see what YouTube thinks about it.
YouTube knows that I'm rolling a cigarette right now, so I'm just gonna roll my cigarette, tobacco cigarette.
A new style Newport.
And anytime you see me on screen, it's a simulation. It's AI. So I think we're clear, right?
Right. You got a new school Newport. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. New school Newport.
All right. Now, we had a couple of new developments in the Nolan Wells case. If any of you guys are following, we just had people call him Officer Tatum. You ever watch this guy, Rock? Officer Tatum?
Yeah, I've seen Officer Tatum. I don't really like him.
Yeah, that's basically my sentiments. I don't like him. Matter of fact, I made a little video about him last week. I should check that out. It's called the Officer Coon Show. But he's at it again. Came out with a new drop, new video with the enemies of Nolan Wells.
Don't tell me he's up here asking for sympathy. He's making a GoFundMe for him?
Oh, no, they're not asking for sympathy. At this point, they just straight up gripped him because they have a GoFundMe? No, it's not a GoFundMe. It's one of those other ones. But they have a donation page up, and I'm pretty sure that it's over 100K, so that they can pay like legal fees and all this other stuff. It's disgusting. It's disgusting.
Wasn't one of their mothers like a judge or something, or a lawyer or something?
Yeah, aren't they supposed to be rich? Like, what's going on?
Over here,
what's going on?
Spring break, summer break parties on private islands with boats and everything like that.
Right.
Like, how much does it cost to tow in a boat?
I don't know, but apparently they got a membership.
Mm-hmm.
When he was on that call, I don't think he was talking about that membership. I think that was a hint code or something.
these
But
kids are obviously super affluent, and like, what I feel like is that if anybody gets charged, they're just gonna, throw the charges away. They're gonna do that. Oh, well, if we give him these charges, it's gonna throw his life away. He got a bright future ahead of him, or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, that's been used in like plenty of cases before. Like, I remember there was a case where some kid, one of these affluent kids raped the friggin' girl behind a dumpster. And he
oh
only
my
gave him
God,
3 months and a slap on the wrist. Like, what the heck?
3 months is nothing,
Mm-hmm.
bro. That's almost an
It's going to
insult.
be an extreme case of affluenza.
That's almost an insult. Um,
It is. And then they got characters like Officer Tatum that's obviously paid to like stoke, just to stoke contention throughout the masses. You know what I mean? So
right.
it's all, I look at like a bigger board, like how could all of this chaos be used to organize it, So I don't know, depending on how that case goes.
Mm.
If there even is a case, if they even have to bring it to a case, you know what I mean?
So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that there's not really going to be a case. Uh, from what I can see going on right now, I don't think the medical examiner is going to release anything. That's why they
Yeah,
have
the
it.
medical examiner should be held in contempt. Like, didn't you freaking
Definitely.
take his esophagus and like refuse to like give it to them or whatever? Like,
Exactly.
who does that? How does that even happen? How is that even allowed without anybody like facing some type of consequences?
His body
You know what I
parts
mean?
belong to his family, not to the medical examiner. So I have a
Mm-hmm.
real problem. I have a real problem with that whole situation. Just being honest.
I mean, why would a medical examiner withhold like somebody's body parts? This specimen is
Well,
so good. I must use them for scientific research. Like, that's the only thing.
well, they do
If they found out
withhold
that he's a superhero,
sometimes. They do withhold sometimes, but in this case,
in light
uh,
of the investigation,
it's been a
let the
month.
heck of the investigation go. You can't do that.
It's been a whole month. What else are you doing? As somebody that's worked in labs and hospitals for a lifetime, what are you doing? How
You're
much
waiting until
deeper?
it decomposes enough. You're waiting until that evidence is no longer admissible.
Right. Well, at this point, they probably have it in formaldehyde, but I
Mm.
don't think they do. I think maybe they're trying to, jukes the whole process. I think maybe they're just gonna flat out let it
Say
decompose.
they lost it.
Right. No, it's been destroyed. That's exactly what I think is
Hmm.
gonna happen. And they're gonna claim we don't have it anymore. It's a sad
Hmm.
situation, man.
Nobody's going to be held accountable. Like, I feel like if they lose like any piece of him after that, they should go to jail for his murder, or at least like conspiracy, criminal contempt. You know what I mean? Something.
Thank you. I agree 100%.
Like, you become an accessory to that, and like there's like 2 degrees of separation between these kids and like the administrative situation of that entire state, because one of the moms is like a lawyer. Like, they definitely, some of these kids got family in law enforcement. You know what I mean? Like, these kids are connected. You know what I mean? So it wouldn't be out of the realm of the conspiracy that they may have connections to the state coroner. You know what I mean? And somebody may have slipped some money or slipped some persuasive thought into that person's mind, like, hey, we got to make sure this stays between us. We can't let this come across our town. People going to think we're racist. They want to think that our kids are just a bunch of hooligans, and all of our kids got bright futures. Hey, here's a little Tommy, your godson. Oh, you don't want your godson to go down for this, right? You know what I mean? Like, it feels, it seems that it could be that easy for a situation like that to arise. It's
Right.
such a small town as it seems.
Well, small towns in America have problems, and they're so small that they cover up those problems. Mississippi itself
Yeah.
is a problem. Uh, I grew up about less than 10 miles from the Mississippi state line. So growing up, I had quite a few problems and run-ins. You know, just going over there, being a regular kid, being a teenager, and we would always hear of people hanging themselves. Uh, we would hear people hanging themselves, people getting hung in their jail cell, all kinds of craziness, man. But down there is really just it sounds really messed up, but it's not something that would shock you growing up down there. So when I look at things now that I'm older, uh, these things they don't surprise me.
It sounds like it is what it is. It sounds like the South still thinks
Yeah,
the South is going to rise again.
yeah,
And
that's
there's people that hold on to that ideology to this day, and they instill their grandchildren and their children's children with that. So we're only like what 2, 3 generations removed from real hard like segregation. Like yeah, colors you
Jim
can't
Crow.
drink,
Exactly.
shit, breathe over here. You know what I mean? So it's not far removed. You know what I mean?
And remember, we still have a lot of people out here flying the loser's flag. Um,
Oh
so
yeah, I went to North Carolina, drove what like 10 hours, and on the highway I see a 100-foot pole with the friggin' like 20-foot wide Confederate flag up there, and I'm like, hold on, what is this? Where do they think we're at? Nah, hold on, where am I at right now?
oh,
You know what I
they
mean?
they know where we at, bro.
You gotta be careful. You gotta have your green book. You know what I mean? Because some of
They,
these places, like, they're real tight knit with it, and they've been getting away with things for years. It's just now that we got the internet, now that we got, social media, we're able to talk about it and see how outrageous these things are and spread that information between us. Like, you can't pull the wool over the entire nation's eyes. Maybe that little small town where people are going to be like, oh, yeah, that's just how it is. We know what really happened to that boy, but we don't speak about that. He shouldn't have been over here in the first place, you know? They got
right.
places for people like that, and it's not this town. It's either the Brave or over there where those others stay at, but not here, you know? So it's scary when you think about it because this is still real life. This stuff still happens. It's not a movie.
But that's kind of how it is. They're basically like, you got to know your place. You gotta know where you fit in. That's you know what's understood don't have to be said. That's kind of the way life is down there. And it's sad that it's that way in 2026. And after living here in New York for so many years, shout out to all the native New Yorkers. Uh, New York is different. New York is unlike any place I've ever lived, any place I've ever visited. It is unique. You have everybody here, every race, every type, every shape, every size. If you're looking for somebody different, come to New York City. You're going to see that shit in less than an hour. Your first hour. You're going to see people that are
Yeah, it's
unlike,
definitely a mix.
yeah, you're going to see people unlike where you grew up. It's just one big melting pot. And maybe that's the reason we don't have the same problems that they do down there, because there's a little bit of racism sprinkled around the country here and there, but here in New York City, I can honestly say that I've never been like closer to my coworkers, my friends, or whatever, and they all be from different parts of the globe, different backgrounds. See, like when I first got out here, I felt like an outsider. Cause me, I'm just old country ass boy. Like that's just it.
Mhm.
Grew up in the South. Parents grew up in the South. You know, got that black and Native American heritage. So our family is one of the indigenous ones. Is we got a long heritage in this freaking country, And coming to New York was just very different. It's not like growing up down south, but that's one thing that I love about it, and that's what kept me here.
Mm.
And I'm glad I raised my kids here, right? Um, 'Cause I think it's opened their minds to so much more than they would have been exposed to if they were stuck down south, doing the same old thing we were doing when we were growing up.
I would hate to be stuck down south. Imagine that. What? Me stuck in the south? I would hate it every day. I'm
Facts.
like, oh, it's hot outside. The sun is trying to kill me. Oh man, I gotta walk friggin' 30 miles to get to school. Oh, I gotta walk through 10 miles. I gotta walk through 10 feet of snow just to go to the supermarket. It would be terrible. I would hate it. I don't know how I could do it. Oh yeah, let's not even talk about the bugs.
Oh yeah, plenty of bugs, man.
If
Now,
you're living in the south, you definitely like a soldier. You're a soldier amongst men.
one thing you're not gonna
Shout
deal
out to all
with,
my southerners.
you're not gonna deal with snow. If I'm not, when I moved to New York,
True.
the biggest jacket that I had was a denim jacket. That's it. So yeah, that was the heaviest coat that I had, a denim jacket. So when I got up here, I had to get actual winter clothes because winter up here be real.
Yeah.
you ain't walking outside in the winter time out here with a denim jacket. You gonna run back in
You
that
gotta
house
deal with
quick.
a real winter.
Hell yeah, bro. That's when I learned what goose down and all that was. I was like, oh shit, this was
Yeah,
up.
you definitely not wearing that in the south. Imagine wearing a goose in
Right,
like 90-degree weather.
right. A goose and
Something wrong with you
Tim's.
if you're doing that.
Goose and Tim's. Down there, you be looking
Goose and
crazy,
Tim's.
sweating.
You're dead. You're done. You're melting.
That's a fact. So shout out to all our day one New Yorkers. Love y'all, man. Uh, open my
Shout
eyes
out to all
to
the day one southerners. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody in the south dealing with it. You know what I'm saying? Keep your eyes open because it's us out there. You know what it is. Keep
and
your
look
eyes open, head on the swivel.
look out for each other, man. I mean, you know what it
Hmm.
is. You see what the climate is. Uh, see the kind of BS that this administration is pushing. So above everything, look out for each other. Try to keep each other safe, because you
That's a
just don't
fact.
know. You don't know who your friend or your enemy is. That's what it seems like.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Nolan Wells.
Rest in peace, indeed. One of the things that bothered me so much, man, is how they keep calling the suspects his friends. Like, I got a problem with that, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
they
I'm on
not
high alert about that because the media is going to try to frame a narrative.
right, bro. They're not moving like friends. They haven't moved like friends
Mm-hmm.
from the beginning. That's the problem that I
Well,
have.
didn't they all delete their they all deleted their social medias like right after he died.
Yep.
Like that was a weird thing, like in a group, a mass. Like teens don't do that.
Who
You know,
does
they
that?
don't just delete your Instagram.
What
You know what I
teenagers
mean?
deleting
And
social media?
let alone your entire friend group. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna want to
Exactly.
delete it. You're gonna want to like hide it from your parents or something like that. But you're not deleting it. You know what I mean?
But that's where I
Or
wonder.
if that's why I think somebody coached them.
Right. I wonder uh, what's going to happen once the social media platforms release all the info to his mother. Like, I'm really curious what's going to come of that, because I want to see what was being said. I want to see all these deleted
Are
text
they?
messages.
Are they? Is that gonna happen? Has that been subpoenaed?
Yeah, they subpoenaed the big social media giants. So hopefully that comes through. Because all I really want is for the family to have some answers. Because it's crazy for you to be the only one. Well, I'm not gonna say the only one. Now they got a whole nation behind them. But for you to be the only one that's fighting for your baby, and you know something ain't right, somebody did something to your baby,
Mm-hmm.
that's a terrible shit. I wouldn't wish that on anyone.
It's a hard fight, but somebody's got to fight it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Mom Deuce is going to fight that to the end.
But you know what's good about this though? I think it's building up
What?
a network of creators and people who really care about this, care about civil rights, and care about doing the right thing. It's creating a cohesive unit, and everybody's moving together and just trying to find answers. So that's good to see that it's brought the internet together like this. Now, did you hear the audio from the Ceto call?
Yeah, it was us. Yeah, all them in the background. He's bleeding. He's dead.
It's crazy, right?
It's so fucked up. Yeah.
So,
It's either close this shut case or it's going to be drug out and sensationalized to stoke contention in the masses.
here's something to think about. Now, they've been sending, well, they're trying to sue all the creators that are talking about Nolan Wells, that are naming the names of the enemies um, of Nolan Wells. They're trying to come
Mhm.
after all the creators for, I guess, tarnishing their good name. If it is good,
Well, try and sue me. You
right?
ain't getting nothing.
So that's what that. No, what I'm saying is, if they sue 100 creators, and the majority of those creators are audio engineers that know how to break down this audio, boom, show up to court with the audio. Focus on the audio.
Mhm.
That's
Even
all.
with the unadulterated audio, you can hear it in the
Ex-
background. They just enhanced
exactly,
it a little bit.
exactly. Well, and if you sue me, oh well, this is why I'm here. I'm here about this audio. Let's talk about this audio. I didn't mention your name. I ain't mention your mama. I ain't mention your daddy. I'm mentioning this audio. What you got to say about this audio? So come sue me.
Yep, they're just idiots. But it's just going to bring more attention to it. You know what I mean? If you're trying to sue
Oh yeah.
every content creator about it, like come on, it shows a pattern, it shows something.
And the fact that T. Move Tatum keep giving these guys an interview is blasphemous. The fact that the mother is getting death threats. Let that sink in, bro. You got a
Hmm.
grieving mother getting death threats because she want to know what happened to her baby. That's some of the most
Hmm.
diabolical shit I've ever heard.
Well, it's going to come with that because internet is going to polarize it. Everybody's going to have their opinions, and people are just going to feel their way.
And that's what
It's
I'm
bad. It's so bad.
that's what I'm loving about the internet. So all the creators out there, we appreciate you. Appreciate what you're doing. Don't stop posting. Don't stop commenting. Don't stop talking
Stay
about
on
it.
top of their necks.
Hell yeah, keep your foot on. A lot of y'all, a lot of these guys out here got really big audiences. Stay on it. Give a daily update. Our little channel is growing, so I think I made maybe like one video before. This might be the second one. So yeah, man, y'all keep pushing it, man. Find some answers for Miss Wansley, Christine, and Elmore. Uh, prayers up for y'all. Hope y'all find some peace real soon. Find out what happened to y'all baby, man, because shit is just not right.
Hmm.
All right.
Y'all know who killed them.
Oh yeah,
Stop
we know.
covering that shit up.
The internet know. They keep trying to say, "Oh, this is fake. This is fake." Nah, you know we know.
Hmm. Hmm.
You wish it was fake, but you know we know.
They
Somebody
over there, like, huh?
somebody said on the
They
stream.
they don't know what's going on.
Somebody said on the stream a few days ago. What was it yesterday? The internet is undefeated. You damn right the internet is undefeated. The internet gonna get to the bottom of this before the crooked judges and law enforcement get to it. I promise you that the internet is not gonna let up on this one.
Alright. Because it's just too obvious. It's too obvious. It's blatant.
Right.
All those kids tried to cover it up. Their parents tried to help. Like, it's right there. Only one that didn't come back without a cell phone. Who leaves their cell phone on the island? Come on.
Nobody. Make it make sense.
By the time they caught the tow, they knew what was up. And they over there that at night, so come on. They just left him there.
Bro, it's almost like you looking at him and it's like, you know we can see you, right?
Mm-hmm. See it all. Don't add up to what y'all saying.
Exactly.
Don't add up. Mm-hmm.
So hopefully this family gets justice. I'm gonna make some more videos about it. I'm gonna dig into that medical director in a later stream, but I got some disappointing news for y'all from the medical side about that case, and nobody's probably gonna like it, but it just is the way it is. And I'm gonna give you the real, no fluff, and it's freaking diabolical. But we got a couple more topics we want to jump into real quick, so we're gonna transition on over to
Switch it up.
the August trend. Now, have you heard about this, bro? It's called the August trend, and apparently in August, people like to switch it up, meaning they like to start or end a relationship. So this is my first time hearing about this, and kind of shocked me. I ain't gonna front, but it's fine.
I'd say like July. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Warm winters turn into cold summers. You know what I'm saying? Cuff up. You got your winter boo. Usually get around, September. You get a new job. You know what I'm saying? You're out there, you chilling, you meet some new chicks at the workplace.
You don't even want that man. You don't even want him. Admit it. Admit it. And I'm about to prove to you that you don't want him. You just want that man to chase you, girl. So listen up. Welcome back. I'm Julia, your 42-year-old auntie, and this might be a little more harsh than what your mama told you in the past, but you need to hear this. So listen up. It's August, and August theory is trending for a reason, okay? This is where every situationship goes one of two ways. It either gets really real and you guys start a proper relationship, or it starts fizzling out for Labor Day. And I bet you money that you already know which way this is going to go. If you're checking his story views more often than you're checking your calendar or anything you have actually going on in your life, then you, my dear, have unfortunately been caught in a dopamine loop. We got to get you out stat. Did you know that the dopamine drop from this man, say you're used to getting his attention and all of a sudden there's nothing, so that's a dopamine drop, that can be more addictive than predictable behavior. Meaning a man that's more consistent. Believe it or not, that is called a variable reward, which is slot machine psychology. This is why there's actual gambling addictions, okay? Because you just don't know when you're going to hit the jackpot, but you believe every single pull is going to lead to it. So if you want to be in the driver's seat of this one, girl, you got to reverse engineer this, and you got to tell yourself, it's not about what this man wants. Who cares about what he wants? What do you want? Does he fit in your life? Is he worthy of your time? That's the actual question. So if that situationship has been avoiding this conversation of what's happening after you guys finish having fun, or he's been going hot and cold, all these mixed signals, just no consistency, girl, you've fallen victim to the dopamine loop. We need to unsubscribe. Get out of there. Situationship was fun while it lasted, but you're not about to chase. Let's get so for real. You had your fun. Now it's time to skedaddle. Let's go. Scram.
So I get it. I get what they're going through. They're trying to switch it up. Summertime. You know, when you
So
were
you
young,
got a boyfriend, get another one.
yeah, you know, have that little summertime fling. Y'all do y'all thing. Let it run its course. But as it starts to get cold, you're like, that was good for a minute. So I can see the logic behind it. It's just,
You don't even want that man.
it's
You don't even want
shocking
him. Admit it.
that
Admit
it's
it. And I'm
actually a
about to prove
trend.
to you that you don't want him. You just want that man to chase
Or
you,
maybe
girl.
they
So
didn't have
listen
no
up.
fun that
Welcome
summer.
back. I'm Julia, your 42-year-old
Let's do more
auntie,
money.
and this might be a little more
We're
harsh than
going
what
to
your mama
dinner,
told you in the
taking
past,
nice
but you need
dates,
to hear
like I
this.
said,
So
about
listen up.
vacation.
It's August,
So
and
we want
August
to
theory
do
is
car
trending
flights,
for a
have
reason,
fun
okay?
today.
This is where every situationship goes one of two ways. It either gets
How do
really
you
real
feel
and you guys
about
start a proper relationship, or it starts fizzling out for Labor Day.
let me
And I
pause this
bet
real
you
quick.
money that you
How do you
already
feel
know
about
which way this is going to go. If you're checking his story views more often than you're checking your calendar or anything you have actually.
how do you feel about the nature of these relationships right now? How easily people are getting replaced, how people just not staying together a long time. How you feel about that?
It is what it is. It's tough to build a solid foundation in a world that's full of illusion and simulation. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to emulate
That
everybody else and everybody's couples. And I feel that, people in general, men and women, don't get what they're seeing or what they feel the experience should be. They're just quick to move on to the next because, everybody feels like they're on that time. I don't got time for games, I don't got time for this, that, and the third. So instead of working out the problems and everything like that, it's easier to just go to the next selection because there's always another swipe on that app or you know what I mean?
right.
Makes like connecting with new people easier than strengthening the bond you already created. I think a lot of people fall into that, bro.
No, I agree with you 100% on that one.
How do you feel
So
about that?
a, to make a relationship work, that's in my opinion. To make a relationship work, it takes a little bit of it takes sacrifice. Number one, um, I think right now, 2026, a lot of people are just not willing to sacrifice anything, and that could be it. And it's not all sacrifice from one way, but it's like if you want something that's real and something that may last, it's gonna be like a little give and take, man. Sometimes you might have to do more, sometimes she might have to do more. But I think it takes adults that like understand and are comfortable with themselves to do something like that, to know that this person actually rock with me. So yeah, I'm gonna give her a little grace on that and not wild out so much, be a little more patient. But you're not gonna get that out of everybody. That's just it. You're not gonna get that out of everybody. And I was saying in a chat the other night where people just gotta be a little more patient. I don't know. I think that patience might be the key uh, to get what you're really looking for. You might have to wait a little bit longer because it takes time to build. It takes time to build something that can't be easily broken. Y'all gonna have to bond. Y'all gonna have to trauma bond, joy bond, everything. Once you go through all those different layers, I think at the end of the day, you have something that's worth holding on to, something that's worth keeping. And apps and social media really sped everything up to where people are just replacing each other. And that's what I think that this trend is about. Everything is sped up now. So people are more willing to replace you instead of trying to understand what the problem is and how can we work this shit out, man. Because that's what you need if you want something that's lasting. And that understanding got to come from both sides, right? Because what do they say when you get married? For better, for worse, for richer, for poor? Well, in order to get to that point, you gotta go through shit. That's just how it is. You gotta go through shit.
Not even. Maybe you haven't been poor, but do you trust this person enough to be poor with them?
Right.
If you were to get to that point, people can't go through that either. So there's a lot that comes with that. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get a lot of errors.
So you're not married yet, right?
Nah, but this ain't an interview about me. It's the next subject.
All right, let's jump into we got the new Earth, the new pictures of Earth from NASA, and then we got all our sisters for the summertime. So I think we'll finish up with the videos of the sisters and jump into this this NASA thing that's going viral right now.
So new Earth, what you mean? They found a new exoplanet?
They
Or is this pictures of our planet?
Yeah, it's a
Further away now.
it's a 3D depiction of our planet. But what they're saying is it's gravitational. It's a gravitational picture. So the Earth is warped. It looked like it been beat up. To tell you the truth. And
Earth looks like a perfect sphere from space.
here it is.
For 15
So-
years, scientists used satellite data
Let's
to
see
map
it.
tiny
Pull it up on
differences in
screen,
Earth's
man.
gravity. Then they exaggerated
All right,
those
let me pull it
differences
up.
10,000 times so we could finally see them. This isn't Earth's surface, it's the geoid. The shape Earth's oceans would naturally take if gravity were the only force acting on them.
All right,
That's
can you see
because
that?
Earth's mass isn't spread evenly throughout the planet.
Nah,
Dense
I
rock
can't see
deep
whatever
below the
video you're
surface
playing.
creates
I can
slightly
slightly
stronger
hear it in the
gravity in some
background.
places than others. The
All
result
right,
is
let
a
me try
planet
one more
with
time.
invisible hills and valleys that no one can see with their eyes.
I have to
The
switch
blue
the
marble
video
hasn't
source.
changed. We've just learned how to see one of its hidden layers.
So the other video you was playing through YouTube.
Okay.
Earth looks like a perfect sphere from space. It isn't. For 15 years, scientists used satellite data to map tiny differences in Earth's gravity. Then they exaggerated those differences 10,000 times so we could finally see them. This isn't Earth's surface, it's the geoid. The shape Earth's oceans would naturally take if gravity were the only force acting on them. That's because Earth's mass isn't spread evenly throughout the planet. Dense rock deep below the surface creates slightly stronger.
Close it up. So what's going on? There are people on TikTok that are saying that on tomorrow, the gravity is supposed to. I think the gravity is supposed to shift for like 15 seconds.
We're not going to feel it.
That's what I'm like. That's my thing. I'm like, we're not gonna feel that. Like, what are you even talking about? And everybody's
It's going to be nothing that really affects us.
yeah. People are like,
Everybody's going to
oh,
be scared. People are still afraid of solar eclipses.
NASA just revealed a
Yeah, make that make
3D model of
sense.
Earth, and it looks nothing like the perfect globe we imagine. It's bumpy, stretched, and
So
strangely
that's
uneven.
me. I'm like,
But Earth isn't actually
okay,
shaped like
it'll be
this.
going
This
for a
model
few
is
seconds.
called the geoid,
That's no reason to
and it
panic. Talking about the
visualizes
world
tiny
is coming to an
differences in
end.
Earth's gravity.
Yeah, see
Different
this
mass
wobbly
inside the
disperse.
planet creates slightly
Definitely
stronger
looks
or
like a
weaker gravity
deformed
in
skull.
different places. Scientists exaggerate these differences
Look like
so
the
we
earth
can
took a
actually
beating
see
in a
them.
fight.
So those crazy bumps
Yeah,
aren't
got
mountains.
mushed.
They're showing Earth's invisible gravity field.
But I walk on top of his head.
Right.
I'm looking at it like Africa is the top of the skull, the crown.
But
NASA just revealed a 3D model
looking
of
at it
Earth,
from
and it looks
another
nothing
perspective,
like the perfect globe we imagine. It's bumpy,
wherever
stretched, and
there's
strangely
a
uneven.
greater amount of
Earth
mass,
isn't actually shaped like this.
you
This
also
model
have
is called
gravity.
the geoid,
right.
and it visualizes tiny
And
differences in
also
Earth's gravity.
also
Different
time moves differently. So
Yeah.
think about it that way too.
Time is determined by the distance and the mass of the object
Right.
that you're traveling.
So
NASA
I would
just
love
revealed
to
a
dig
3D
into this
model of
and
Earth,
see
and it
exactly
looks
what they're
nothing
talking
like the
about.
perfect globe we imagine.
Because I do find it interesting, and to see this wobbly, I just call it wobbly ass Earth, is different. It's definitely different.
Potato planet.
Nah, that's a good one. I like
Earth
that
looks
one.
like a perfect sphere from space.
Potato
It
planet. I
isn't.
love it.
For 15 years, scientists used satellite data to map tiny differences in Earth's
A lot of
gravity.
people are going to
Then they exaggerated those differences 10,000 times so we could finally see them. This isn't Earth's surface, it's the geoid. The shape
I
Earth's
like
oceans
this.
would naturally take if gravity were the
Like
only
this
force acting
potato
on them.
planet.
That's because Earth's mass isn't spread evenly throughout the planet. Dense
Potato
rock deep
planet,
below the
potato
surface
planet.
creates slightly stronger gravity in some places than others. The result is a planet with invisible hills and valleys that no one can see with their eyes. The blue marble hasn't changed. We've
So,
just
yeah,
learned how
this
to
is-
see one of its hidden layers.
One of the trends. One of the trends for today on TikTok. I'm gonna need y'all to stop panicking.
Earth looks like a
The
perfect
Earth
sphere
will
from
be here
space.
tomorrow.
It isn't. For
We're not
15
gonna-
years,
When are we all
scientists
supposed
used
to be
satellite
jealous?
data to map tiny differences in Earth's gravity. Then they exaggerated those
Supposed
differences
to be,
10,000
I think
times
it's
so we could
August
finally see
12th.
them. This isn't Earth's surface, it's the geoid. The shape Earth's oceans would
So-
naturally take if gravity were the only force acting on them. That's because
Yeah,
Earth's
tomorrow.
mass isn't spread evenly throughout the planet. Dense rock deep below the surface creates slightly stronger gravity in some places
Yeah,
than others.
I don't know if
The
it's
result is a planet with invisible hills and valleys that no one can see with their eyes. The blue marble hasn't changed. We've just learned how to see one of its hidden layers.
Like bigger than it actually is. Like we're not going to feel this gravity change.
That's what it is. They're making it a whole lot bigger than what it is. I don't think. Here it is, August 12th disaster. Nah, this ain't what happened,
Want some real signs this month. Yeah.
bro. Right.
It's going to be a disaster, man. We're going to lose gravity, bro. Lose gravity? What are you even talking about? Yeah, man, don't you know Earth on August 12th, bro? Like this song. Gravity is going to be gone.
I'd be willing to put money on it
10.
that we gonna be here tomorrow, and everything gonna be alright.
Yeah. And if not,
You don't
then
even
we
want
ain't
that
here
man. You
tomorrow.
don't even want him.
There's no
Admit
reason about
it. Admit it.
There
And
it
I'm about
is.
to prove to you that you don't want him. You just want that man to chase
Hey,
you, girl.
if-
So listen up.
if this-
Welcome
Gravity.
back. I'm Julia,
Yeah,
your
the
42-year-old
laws of gravity
auntie,
are
and this
changing.
might be a little more harsh than what your
Get
mama
ready.
told you in the past,
What?
but I need to
What do you
hear
mean,
this.
get
So
ready?
listen up. It's
Gravity is
August,
changing.
and August theory is trending for a reason, okay? This
No,
is where
seriously,
every
think about that.
situationship
Gravity
goes one
is
of two
gonna
ways.
change
It
on
either
some
gets
random
really real
ass
and you guys start a
Wednesday.
proper relationship, or it starts fizzling out for Labor Day. And I bet you money
We've
that
had no
you already
warning,
know which way this is going to
no,
go. If you're checking
bulletins,
his story views more
the
often
earth's
than you're
falling,
checking your
sky's
calendar
falling,
or
none of
anything
that.
you have actually going on in your life,
So,
then you, my dear, have
honestly,
unfortunately been
about
caught
this
in a
for like
dopamine loop. We got to get you
10
out
years.
stat.
This is real.
Did you know
Thank
that the
you.
dopamine drop from this man, say you're
It's
used to
like
getting
that.
his attention and all of a sudden there's nothing, so that's a dopamine drop,
Thank
that
you.
can be more addictive than predictable
It's like,
behavior,
how is
meaning a
this-
man
how is
that's
this
more
right
consistent, believe it or
now?
not. That is called a variable reward, which is slot machine psychology. This is why there's actual gambling addictions, okay?
See, you're thinking
Because
about this
you just don't
logically,
know
like
when
me.
you're going to hit the jackpot, but you
What are the
believe
chances?
every single pull is going to lead to it. So if you
Yeah,
want to
I
be in
think
the
the chances
driver's
are
seat of this
zero.
one, girl, you got to reverse engineer this, and you got to tell yourself, it's not about what this man wants. Who cares about what he wants? What do you want? Does he fit in your life? Is he worthy of your
You're right on
time?
that.
That's the actual question.
Project Anchor. Oh, jeez. 7 seconds.
Did you know that August 18th we will lose gravity for 15 seconds?
Because y'all just made it up. You understand what that means? There's no scientific basis for this. Somebody called NASA and was like, hey, are we going to lose gravity on the 12th? They're like, no. Why not? Because there's no scientific basis for this.
Right.
And they just went back, yo, NASA said there's no scientific basis for this thing. It's definitely gonna happen.
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and
That's exactly
our
what
village
it
pump
is.
stopped
I think a
working.
lot
We're
of people
down.
that be
We're
doing is
thinking,
just be
can y'all
trolling,
please tell me
trying
the
to
membership?
get clicks and likes and whatnot. And that's the internet.
They said it was a polar shift. If it was a polar shift, I'd be like, all right, cool. Maybe that can happen. Earth is a big magnet. And
Right.
Like, magnets align different ways, you know. You said something else. Like if every planet is the same magnet, like, all right, cool. Maybe that can happen. Maybe that'll make sense. A little bit more than just Earth losing gravity for 7 seconds. For no reason, with no scientific basis for it.
Now,
You know, I want to tell them.
a polar shift may be a credible threat. I can't front on that one.
Yeah. Polar shift, freaking coronal mass ejection from the sun, just exploding randomly, freaking earthquakes, dormant volcanoes, freaking exploding, like all of that in the first week, second week of August in 2026.
Yeah, this is way too late. Alright, so I was flipping through TikTok, came across some videos of sisters is out in the sun,
no problem. Get
enjoying
away
the sun,
from me.
and you could tell you.
Oh, I haven't heard that. You know, Maryland, Baltimore is Charm City.
I think NYC might be talking city because they're out here. Yeah, this is where you come to build a portfolio. This is where I built my portfolio, and you building yours. So real talk, do it in real time. Let's go. Oh yeah.
I don't know if getting a TikTok on these days. I need to get a TikTok.
Yo, everybody keep telling me to get on TikTok. Every time I go on TikTok, I try to be I'm not even on bullshit. My goal is to be consistent on TikTok, but I'll go on there, start liking posts and everything, and then the next day, boom, I'm off doing something else. So I can never put 2 days back to back on TikTok. I don't know why. I don't know why that is.
You can do it. Stop the cap. You can do it. You can do it. You just gotta stop getting the doom scroll on.
Right.
If the algorithm is popping up like this, it's trying to distract you.
Hey,
Heard in China, the TikTok algorithm don't even go on that. It's just like, yo, science experiments here. You wanna learn something?
they send
Yeah,
you
they
down the
got you.
rabbit hole.
Yo, you will see how long it takes for my algorithm to get corrupted.
Nah, you can corrupt mine
It
easy.
take like 20 minutes.
Right, that's the way I feel.
20 minutes.
Mine gets
I'm gonna be
corrupted
like, yo,
in
what's
no
that?
time.
I'm gonna stay on one post for too long and it's gonna get me. And we got him, y'all. This is his algorithm from now on. FBI agent gonna be looking at me scrolling like,
Like, oh, this changes my whole perspective.
that's my FBI agent just watching me scroll. Like, we got him now.
So this is what you
Oh,
up
yeah.
to.
Robert, I shit myself.
Marcus, you don't wear pants. If you shit, it just falls on the floor,
This
doesn't it?
is what you up to.
Oh,
Summertime.
Nah, so on
Summers.
some of my videos, I use a ton of memes, right? The videos that I pre-record, I use a ton of memes. So that guy was one of the little guys that was on TikTok trending. And I chopped it up, added some into my memes. And yeah, I got a whole new collection of memes. Some that I made myself. I damn sure used some of that World Cup footage. Because the end of that World Cup was crazy.
Definitely didn't see the end of the World Cup.
Bro.
I know Argentina didn't win, so
Bro, Argentina was out there gangster.
nobody cared about Argentina. I'm glad they lost.
Oh yeah. Congratulations,
I'm so
Spain.
happy Argentina lost. Yeah. Congratulations to anybody except Argentina. If you real, you know why.
That's it.
2 gunshots to Argentina. 3 gunshots to Argentina.
Let's
4
go.
gunshots to Argentina. 1 more just to make sure they done. Hold on. Empty the whole revolver.
Let's go.
Because you know about Argentina if you know about Argentina. But we ain't going to speak about Argentina. Feel me? So
Yeah,
I'm
well,
happy they lost. Shout out to Spain. Say that proudly. With my chest. Feel me? The world seen how y'all was acting. How y'all was acting up. You know what I mean? So Argentina could kick rocks.
We're not trying to get Argentina any shine whatsoever.
No shot. No shot at all.
None.
Clip off. Let your clip off.
None. 0. Give them no shot.
Finish them off.
But,
videos about like how racist the Argentinians was during the World Cup. You know what I mean? And I think that might have just been calm when you got to the top, the pinnacle, top of the world stage. The way y'all acted. You You know what I mean? Way out to show people how mindful your country could be. For no reason. For no reason.
Right.
Y'all made yourself enemy. You feel me? Made yourselves the bad guys.
How did it end? How did it end up that that's where all the Nazis went after World War? What was it? World War II? How did that happen?
I don't know about that. But if you know about that, you know about that.
Allegedly,
I'm just saying.
that's where they fled
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Got hit him with the Kanye West. I mean, look at yourselves, Argentina. Look at yourselves.
They wildin'.
No bad.
So everybody was rooting against them. Like I was trying to pick the winner, and I'm not even on front. I went on the stream and I was like, yeah, I'm rocking with Spain. I ain't looking at no stats, no nothing. I just knew it was pointless to put something on Argentina and then hate it when they win. Like, just didn't even make sense.
Man, it was so much like alleged cheating and everything. Those refs were doing weird things for the guy like Messi and stuff. I'm glad they lost. Here, this is for Argentina.
Hell yeah. How is everything rigged for you and you still lose? Oh, because you're a loser.
Still lose.
Because you're a loser.
It was meant for y'all to lose.
Right.
Meant for y'all. I want to piss off your whole country. Yeah, y'all lost. Hate y'all. We hate y'all. Yeah.
But
let me not say all Argentinians, you know what I'm saying? Not all Argentinians, but the ones who exhibit those traits that are unsavory on the world, yeah, as a global citizen. You know what I mean? And having tolerance and passion and love for all people. Kick rocks.
they were out here throwing stuff at speed. Like, they're just wilding, man. Just wilding. How do you have the balls to go to another country and just disrespect people like that? That's crazy to me. That show you ain't got no home training. That's what that show.
Shows your entitledness. Shows how think you are, and how people are like beneath you or whatever. What you think people beneath you. It's not good. You know the stuff happening. I'm just like, hey yo.
Right. That's the level of entitlement. It's part of the problem right now.
And like, yo, another weird thing about that World Cup, the freaking security screenings and everything. Like, there was some videos where they just had like Argentinians going straight through the security checkpoints, but they was over there, you know, searching all the people from Palestine and stuff. Just people supporting Palestine. Got a flag or anything, you getting patted down. You're treated like a terrorist.
Freaking bullies, man.
It's kind of crazy.
Bullies.
It's kind of crazy how they could just segregate people like that. Just under the assumption that, yeah, they're going to be terrorists. So that's the assumption for Palestinians and for Argentinians is that they're Nazi racist. Yeah, fair assumption, right?
Isn't that where Peter Thiel moved to now?
Oh, he's a weird guy.
I think he left America.
Antichrist.
Yeah, he's different. In a lot of ways, he's different.
Disappeared. He got up out of here. Very, very different. Guys just being an antichrist and like rituals of how to bring him to the world and stuff like that. He's like the president or owner of like one of the largest like AI companies out here right now.
And
It's real weird.
when
He's
you
like been on the record.
absolutely, And when you think about what Palantir does, he's kind of describing the Antichrist, right? They got satellites that can zoom into people's houses, cars, could track your license plate, do all this surveillance. Like, dude, you're the one building the damn Antichrist.
The network for it. Again, it's big brother
It's crazy.
in the sky.
I think we
All the
got,
technology is here, like all these flat cameras that's being launched right now.
yeah.
Could be tied into a larger network, you know. People, I think people are justified when they, protest against the flat camera.
Oh,
Even
definitely.
in some cases, take them down where they're like blatantly obtrusive. You know what I'm saying? They haven't had like, community organization for it. But it's going to keep going. Cameras are going to get smaller. Sooner or later, they're just going to have the cameras in like every street light. You know what I mean? Like somebody's going to make a light bulb that just has the camera embedded in it.
Hell, I think they should protest.
Technology's already here.
I think they should protest the flock cameras even more than they are.
Yeah.
Because cops in I forget which state it was. I think it may have been Michigan. No, Wisconsin.
Yeah, they're stalking people.
Yeah, guy went to buy weed in another state. He came back home to smoke it. And they were on him, bro. Like, let that sink in. That's diabolical.
Trafficking across state lines. And
Came
not even that, they're using it for like their own private surveillance of like people that they know too.
that
Like there was
too.
a police officer think she was like surveilling her husband's mistress or whatever.
Yeah.
Like she could have did anything with that information. She could have popped up out of the house, shot her with an unmarked gun, and reported to the crime scene like 5 minutes later.
Yep.
So you gotta be careful whose hands that information is in.
One thing I was thinking about, like a solution to it all, if you're gonna surveil people like that, give the technology to everybody. Make it open source. You make it open source, I wouldn't complain anymore. My problem with it right now is all the info and all the data is in the hands of, a few people. Like it's in the hands of Flock, it's in the hand of the Slave Patrol and other law enforcement. So yeah, I'm not cool with that. I'm just not.
They're trying to get more information on us.
Yep.
It'll be like Metal Gear Solid. We're gonna have to dodge every camera.
And
I got an echo now.
Echo. All right. Well, we about done anyway. We
Okay.
we had an hour
Trying to
15.
get off for the wrap up.
Yeah. So
Good stream. Hour 15 minutes. We rocked out for some fun.
yeah, for the first one, this was good. Went by smooth. Shit, hour 15 went by in no time.
Right. Which is fun. We got all our topics lined up. We spent a good amount of time on each one.
Right. Nah, this was good. This was solid. But we're gonna try to improve this every stream. We're gonna be better on the next one. We're gonna start to bring in all our sound effects, tighten up the video a little bit, have these videos ready on a loop, and yeah, man, give it to you live, give it to you raw, like we normally do. I want to say thank you, appreciate Rock for coming by. Y'all gonna be seeing Rock even more. We're gonna do more streams. We're gonna invite in some of the other squirrels. We got a lot of A lot of brilliant people over there. Uh, one of the devs on my team is over there. He's the head squirrel. There we go. Rock in the building. So
I didn't
appreciate
know
you.
you had me on screen. I had to switch it up real quick.
Oh, all right.
You know, swap out to the different camera modes and everything.
Nah, man. Appreciate you coming by. Um, bringing a little life to our little channel. We growing. Oh, yo, you know I've always wanted to learn how to do that.
I'll teach you. You know what I mean?
Yo,
We'll get you cooler.
that's lit. That's lit. That is lit. All right, I gotta learn a new trick now. We got the show on September the 8th. On Friday. On Friday, we're gonna go over some of the looks that are gonna be in the show. Hopefully, Rock is gonna be at the show. I'm gonna see if I can get him in a hoodie or I'm gonna see if I can get him in a hoodie or a t-shirt, or if he's just gonna be behind the camera.
Yeah.
We'll see what works out.
No eye makeup. Rock out. You know what I'm saying? Just no eye makeup.
I got you. Listen, I like the rugged look. That's my look right there. I don't need no makeup, no nothing. I am who I am.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Yeah, let's get it.
But nah, that's what's up. This was a great stream and covered some really good topics. We're gonna have some more for you on the next one. Appreciate y'all stopping by. I see a couple people in the chat that's been on the channel for a minute.
Chat. What's up, chat?
Couple of new people, but couple of old heads in here. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all always supporting. And yeah, man. On Pix. This is Rock Bully. We out. Catch you on the next one.
There you go.